Good afternoon. It is Saturday the 16th of May and we are at the noontime snack. Movement snack, that is, not just a snack. So just waiting for people to come on in. If you're playing catch up at this point, you could scroll me on and get on with the movements without any of this preamble. Hello people that are just starting to come in. Pop us a message up. Let's see where you're coming in from and let's see what you've been up to this morning after Bex's snack of movements and brunch of movements as well. So we've had breakfast and brunch of movement snacks today. So yeah, let me know where you're coming in from. Let's say hi to a few people. You're being rather quiet at this moment. I believe we'll probably have some new people on board with us today. So if this is your first session, your first movement snack with us, welcome. We're a friendly bunch. Hi Maddie, first on the register. George, second on the register for the noontime movement snack. Red Rita coming in third place at the moment. I feel like a commentator here. Lovely to have you. So if you've just joined, we're on the preamble bit for our noontime movement snack. Hey, I nearly said good morning to you then, Wayne, but we're not far off it being just gone morning, has it? Trevor, hi. What have you been up to? Mowing the lawns. Great for ankles there over uneven surfaces. So hopefully you've managed great with those ankle movements that we've been doing in place. Hi Christine, gorgeous little rainbows there and the Welsh flag. And Carol, Glasgow, third place. Is this your third movement snack for the day? Fabulous if it is. What's the rest of you been up to this morning then? What have you been crowbarring in? Hi Vivian. Up from Bolton. Lovely. Keep on with your messages, people. It's great to hear from you all. So, just a reminder, as some of you are coming in, we will need today a cushion and sewing courgettes. Oh dear, lovely. You'll need your cushion. We're going to be doing some ankle strengthening and you'll also need either a tea towel. Bex did do some of these upper back strengthening movements earlier in her 10 AM slot, or I've got myself a pair of tights. Hi Jennifer Good, be catching you up on Zoom later. I hope you're not just going to watch, you're going to get stuck in as well. Hello. Oh, I can't say your name, it's just too much. Apostolis. Hopefully I did that okay. Joy, hi, welcome in. Right, we're on our 2-minute countdown and then we will get our bottoms into gear and move ourselves positively into the afternoon with a movement snack. We have a trio today and to accompany that trio, I thought I'd do a trio in what I'm wearing as well today. So we have a trio of pink coming from me. One, and you'll have to see the others in a minute when I get up. So are you wearing a trio today? A trio of colour? A trio of whatever it is? You can make a trio out of your clothing. I don't know. Right, we're on our 1-minute countdown now. So winding up to the main event. Oh, Dawn, hello. I didn't quite say hello to you. We've got Dawn watching from the heights of Scotland. Welcome to any newbies. Great to have you. Today, if you are new, you've not done any of our movement snacks before, you might just want to watch some of the stuff what we do and listen to some of the words that are being said. Hey Susanna, no Wayne, you don't need to do pink, although if the curtains are closed you can pink it up all you like. Myra, hi, nice to have you. Right, here we are then. Let me do my Ted Rogers 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do that again because I like it so much. 3, 2, 1. My name is Kelsey Leverton. I'm going to sweep those to the side. And today is our midday movement snack on the Saturday the 16th of May. I nearly forgot the date then. So your noontime movimento snack consists of a little bit of strengthening being our main focus. So what have you crowbarred in already? How many minutes have you toted up today already? And here's another 10 minutes for you to chuck in that benefits bag. So let's get moving. We'll begin with a bit of a circulation booster. So have a think about where you'd like to stand or sit. Let me get up. Whilst you're there, posture is everything. Let's set you up in good posture before we set you off. Now, good posture is different to everybody, so be the best that you can be in your posture. Feet hip distance apart to begin with. Weight evenly over your feet and evenly over your bottom if you're sat in the chair. Sit up through your torso or stand up through your torso, lengthening, getting a bit of space between your ribs and your hips and your ears and your shoulders. When you've set up, we may begin with a little bit of foot pedaling, foot pumps, or if you'd prefer to go straight into the leg marches, pick yourself up. A steady pace. What's going on now? Right. Somebody's tried to call me. Bring in some arms if that feels good for you. Remember, we can have one arm with a bit of handheld support. Arm into it. Sorry about the glitches, people. It's my mother trying to ring me. Well, if somebody knows my mum, ring her up and tell her not to ring me at this time. All right, swinging from the shoulders. Let's get some movement into those shoulders and warmth into the upper back. We're going to be using the upper back in a few minutes. And off we go in seated. Landing those ankles, feet and toes down. Toes ball heel. If that's a struggle for you, try to point your toes down towards the ground as you pick your feet up. We want to try and warm through the ankles as well for our ankle strengthening movement that's coming up shortly. All right, just take a pause there, everyone. Our first movement, I'll show you in seated and in standing first, and then you can choose which one you want to go for and press on with however many feels good for you. Toe raises. Have your weight even over your bottom, sitting upright, strong posture, best you can, shoulders back and down, and our toes are going to raise upwards, and then hold it there for around 5 seconds before lowering back down. So a hold of the position doesn't mean a hold of your breath. In standing, couple of options here. If you, we don't want it to challenge your balance per se, so do hold on, sink into the knees and try to keep your bottom tucked under, taking the weight into the heels. We can lift the toes as much or as little as feels good for you. Trying not to get any overbalancing happening here, and then lowering back down. 5 second hold if you like. If you're not quite sure about your technique, your posture, if you're cheating when you're doing this movement, then you can pop yourself against something to lean on. Sturdy, supportive, knees soft best you can, and just lifting up those toes. You should feel it along your shins. Those muscles are run alongside your shin bones, around the front of the foot, around the front of the ankle. If those muscles start to ache, that's good. Let's get some aching going, because then we know we're switching those muscles on. And this movement helps us with strength that we need and the stability that we need around our ankles as we're walking on uneven surfaces as well. All right, so moving on then. What have we got next? We have got an upper back strengthening movement. Now, those of you who have been with us for a while may be ready to try this in standing. As long as your balance isn't challenged, then standing will be great. We're going to use both arms into this mix, so there wouldn't be an option to be able to hold on. Or if you prefer, have a sit. Right, here we are with the grip. There's a pair of tights for me, so there's a little bit of stretchability there. If you've got a tea towel, then that's absolutely fine, although you won't feel the stretch so much. You'll still feel the strength though, hopefully. Elbows tucked in, palms facing upwards, just a couple of inches, 3 or 4 inches there between your grip. Pull apart, slide the elbows back. Your hands are coming towards the hips there. Give your shoulder blades an extra pinch together and then recover. Let me come in a bit closer here. So, belly button level, hip level, pull apart, slide the elbows back. Can you see my elbows are tucked right in? And an extra squeeze of the shoulder blades. Standing or seated, just try and sit upright through your posture. Feel strong through the centre of your body. You can see the extra shoulder squeeze there before we recover back to a rested place. Good for a little bit of grip as well, that movement. If your grip starts to ache a bit, just take a pause, give your fingers a little bit of a wiggle, and then press on with a few more if you feel you can. All right, just finish off the one that you're doing. Remember, all of these could be crowbarred in a little bit extra later today, if you like. Our final movement is an ankle strengthener. Working in a slightly different plane than the one that we did a moment ago. Here's a little added extra knee bend for me as I pick up my cushion. Right, I might face you straight on for this one actually, so you can really see what the feet are up to. So everybody in seated, if you please. Is that all right? I think I can see my feet. All right, so you want to clamp your knees in towards the pillow or cushion, whatever you've got, and bring your feet a fraction further forwards. Toes are pointing inwards. If this position is a bit tricky for you, again, just do what you can. Everybody looks slightly different when they do this movement, I think, anyway. Keep your knees glued to the pillow. Sweep your feet out to the side and then take a lift. That lift can be held for about 5 seconds if that feels okay for you, before lowering back down and sweeping in. I look very strange doing this on the camera in front of me. Lifting the toes in the centre position as well, if you like, up to a 5-second hold, but not of your breath. Toes down. If feet and ankles are a bit tricky for you, just move with whatever range of movement you have. Alternatively, you can be giving your knees an extra squeeze into the pillow. This will fire up the muscles along your inner thighs, and we can add an extra butt squeeze there as well if you feel okay with that. We can work our way down, do a combination of these, or just do what you can do knowing your physical abilities. So there we have it, a trio. We're going to call this one a trio of pink. There's your 3 movement snacks for now session. Let me just see what time it is. And yeah, I think that would be great for us to finish up on. Thinking about just one more extra crowbar session movement for you. Just looking at anything around your household. I've got in front of me a tin of paint, it might be a mug, it might be a dipper base cream. bottle. When you take hold of something, give it an extra squeeze with your grip. When you pick up a tin in the kitchen, give it an extra squeeze with your grip. As you walk along the banister, if you're holding on, hold the banister. Increase the grip on the banister just so that we're stimulating our hands. Our grip strength may improve if we're practicing this regularly as well. So plenty of crowbar opportunities thrown in there for you. Hopefully there are enough options for you to choose the right one for you. And I guess it's sign off time, everybody. So on the last note, keep on crowbarring. 4 p.m, sway and stretch with Dave. And I will see you for the noonday snacks for the rest of following into next week. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely afternoon. 4 p.m, pop it into your diary, and we'll see you then.